What if I told you that in the dead of night, Ukraine launched a daring Black Sea raid so destructive that entire Russian positions simply ceased to exist? This isn't speculation, it just happened, and the impact could completely reshape the naval balance of power in the region. The Black Sea has always been the stage of high-stakes battles, but this time Ukraine turned the script upside down, striking with such precision and ferocity that Russian forces never saw it coming. The raid wasn't just another missile strike or drone attack. Ukraine carefully planned this mission for weeks, analyzing Russian naval movements, pinpointing vulnerabilities, and waiting for the perfect moment to strike. The timing was brutal and brilliant, under the cover of darkness, when radar systems are sluggish and when morale is at its lowest. Russian patrols were reportedly caught completely off guard. By the time they detected incoming threats, it was far too late. Ukraine's assault teams and long-range strike weapons had already penetrated deep into the Black Sea defenses. At the heart of this raid was a lethal combination of cutting-edge drones and precision-guided missiles. Ukraine has been perfecting its drone warfare tactics for months, turning inexpensive unmanned systems into devastating tools of destruction. These drones didn't just scout targets, they acted as kamikaze units, slamming directly into Russian vessels and coastal defense systems. Simultaneously, long-range missiles rained down on ammunition depots, radar stations, and supply points, leaving nothing but burning wreckage behind. This wasn't a random barrage, it was a surgical strike. Ukraine knew exactly where to hit to inflict maximum chaos with minimum resources. For Russia, this was nothing short of a nightmare. Their naval assets in the Black Sea, already reduced by earlier Ukrainian strikes, were forced into retreat. Some ships reportedly scrambled back to Crimean ports, while others attempted to evade Ukrainian drones in open waters. Russian air defenses tried desperately to intercept the incoming waves, but they were overwhelmed. The sheer number of drones and missiles flying in at different altitudes and angles made interception nearly impossible. It was a storm of steel and fire, and Russian defenses simply buckled under the pressure. Why does this raid matter so much? Because the Black Sea isn't just water. It's the lifeline for Russia's southern military operations. Control of this region determines who can move supplies, who can launch strikes, and who can dominate trade routes. By crippling Russian positions and forcing their fleet to scatter, Ukraine didn't just win a battle. It disrupted Russia's entire logistical backbone in the south. Every ship forced into hiding, every depot destroyed, and every radar station silenced chips away at Moscow's ability to wage war effectively. This raid also carried a clear message: nowhere is safe. Ukraine is proving that it can strike deep, far beyond the front lines, and make Russia pay a heavy price for every inch of territory it occupies. For Russian commanders, this means sleepless nights and growing uncertainty. For Russian soldiers, it means fighting without reliable resupply or naval support. And for the Kremlin, it's yet another embarrassment that undercuts the myth of an untouchable military machine. Behind the explosions and headlines are the Ukrainian units who carried out this daring raid. These are men and women who risked everything, navigating hostile waters, dodging Russian patrols, and coordinating attacks with split-second precision. Their courage highlights something vital. This isn't just about technology or strategy, it's about resilience. Ukraine is proving, time and again, that determination and creativity can defeat even the most well-armed adversary. The raid will not go unnoticed outside the region. NATO officials have already been closely monitoring Ukraine's naval tactics, and this strike will only reinforce Western confidence in Kiev's ability to innovate under pressure. Meanwhile, nations dependent on Black Sea trade routes will see a ripple effect. With Russia forced to pull back and reconsider its naval operations, Ukraine may secure safer shipping lanes, ensuring that vital grain exports and international trade continue to flow. The Kremlin now faces a painful choice: double down on costly Black Sea defenses or pull its fleet even further back, ceding more strategic control to Ukraine. Either way, Moscow loses. Strengthening defenses means draining resources from the front lines, while retreating means admitting weakness and losing influence over a critical region. And make no mistake, every ship Russia hides, every system it rebuilds, costs billions of dollars and months of time. Ukraine, meanwhile, spends a fraction of that with drones and precision strikes, proving once again that this is a war of brains as much as brawn. This Black Sea raid is more than just a military victory. It's a glimpse of the future of war, where small, agile, tech-driven forces can dismantle massive, traditional armies. Ukraine has shown the world that with the right strategy, innovation can beat raw numbers. And as long as Kiev continues to push the limits of modern warfare, Russia's grip on the Black Sea will only weaken further. The Black Sea raid obliterated everything in sight, sending shockwaves across Russia's military machine and reshaping the battle map overnight. But this is just one chapter in a much larger conflict, one that is changing history in real time. If you found this breakdown eye-opening and want to stay ahead on the biggest updates from Ukraine, Russia and beyond, make sure you hit that subscribe button right now. Don't miss the next major twist in this war. It's coming sooner than anyone expects.